Hello and welcome. In today's video, we'll delve into the intricacies of the Advanced Passenger Information System, commonly known as APIS. So without delaying any further, let's dive right into the details. What is APIS? The Advanced Passenger Information System is a pre-departure security measure employed by airlines and governments to collect essential travelers' data before flights. It typically includes details such as passport information, travel itinerary, and sometimes additional security-related questions. This information is transmitted to destination countries in advance, enabling authorities to conduct security assessments, identify potential risks, and streamline immigration process. The overarching goal is to enhance border security, improve passenger screening, and facilitate more efficient immigration procedures at the destination.
So I will show you how to add the passport details of a passenger on a PNR as well as known as travel documents. Our passport is necessary to travel and the airline must be informed by the identity of the travelers. To do so, let's implement the following step after recalling the PNR. We have recalled PNR here, the same PNR that we worked on, and now we're going to add the passport documents. We start with the entry SR docs, which is the entry for the passport details. And of course, then the airline code, we are on Kuwait Airways, so it's KU, and HK is for the action code. And the number of service, we are requesting it just one, we put, and then we divide each entry with a dash. Now we will put P because the travel document type is passport. Then comes the documents issuing country. Let's suppose we're going to put GBR, which is Great Britain. And then the passport number starting which letters maybe, and the numbers dash the passenger's nationality again, and the following is the date of birth. Let's assume 13th of June, 73 following by this gender, so you can put M for the male, F for the female, and of course, MI for the male infant, and FI for the female infant. And U for under closed gender dash, then comes the travel document expiration date. Let's assume it's 14th of April 2019. And of course, it comes the last name, Smith. The name is John. Our passenger now, we were going to associate with the passenger. And as you can see in our booking, the Smith John is the second passenger. So we will put passenger number 2 slash with segment number 3. So we'll put segment number 3 and press enter. Now on the 10th line, the passport details is added.
Analyzing how API system affect the travel experience for passengers and the operational aspects for airlines. Impact on passengers. Efficiency in immigration procedures. API system contribute to quicker immigration processes, reducing wait times for passengers upon arrival. Enhanced security measures. Passengers may experience a heightened sense of security as API system help authorities identify and address potential risks in advance. Data privacy concerns. Some passengers may have concerns about the collection and handling of their personal information, necessitating transparent communication about data privacy measures. Streamline check-in processes. Airlines can leverage API data for streamlined check-in procedures, potentially offering a more convenient experience for passengers. Risk assessment impact. Passengers may undergo additional scrutiny if their API data raises security concerns, impacting their overall travel experience.
So now I will discuss to you the operational aspects for airlines. First, we have compliance and regulatory requirements. It states here that airlines must adhere to various countries' API regulations, ensuring accurate and timely submission of passenger data to avoid fines and penalties. Second, we do have integration with existing systems. It means that implementing API systems requires integration with existing airline systems, necessitating technological adjustments and potential operational changes. Third, we have data management and security measures. It means that airlines must invest in robust data management and security measures to protect passenger information, ensuring compliance with privacy regulations. We also have cost and resource allocation. There are associated costs with implementing and maintaining API systems. Airline must allocate resources for technology upgrades, staff training, and ongoing compliance efforts. Fifth, we have facilitating smooth boarding processes. It states here that accurate and pre-screened passenger data, boarding processes can be smoother, reducing delays and improving overall operational efficiency. Six, we have communication with passengers. Airlines need effective communication strategies to inform passengers about API requirements, ensuring cooperation and minimizing disruptions during the travel process. 7. We have potential for operational improvements. API data can be leveraged for operational analytics, allowing airlines to optimize routes, flight planning, and resource allocation based on passenger trends and demographics. And lastly, we have adaptation to changes and regulations. It means that airlines must stay agile and adapt to changes in API regulations, requiring flexibility in operational procedures to meet evolving compliance standards. That's all, and thank you.
API implementations varies worldwide. Regional variants may be used to qualify how a particular regional entity or regional entities achieves the objectives of a reliability standard, or may establish different measures or performance criteria as necessary to achieve reliability within the particular regional entity or group of regional entities. International collaboration. Collaboration with foreign partners can play an important role in the innovation process by allowing firms to gain access to a broader pool of resources and knowledge at lower cost and to share risk. Visa waiving programs enables most citizens or nationals of participating countries to travel the United States for tourism or business for stays of 90 days or less without obtaining a visa. Airline compliance. Airline regulations are a set of rules created and maintained by aviation authorities. These regulations keep air travel safe and simple for all travelers, so those important rules must be followed by airlines. Security protocols, which provide security by encrypting data during the transfer process. Data protection. Data security refers specifically to measures taken to protect the integrity of the data itself against manipulations and malware. It provides defense from internal and external threats. Data privacy refers to the controlling access to the data. Technology standards relate to the hardware, software, and platform involved in most technical aspects of identity lifecycle, including creating and proving identities, issuing credentials, authentications of identities, and the interoperability with other databases. Evolution over time, that the externally observable behavior of an API from the perspective of the clients cannot be changed once the API has been published. Bilateral agreements, they eliminate trade barriers such as tariffs, import quotas, and export restraints in order to encourage trade and investment. News adaptation. Countries often adapt their API systems in response to changing security threats, technological advancements, and international standards, reflecting a dynamic and evolving landscape.